I'm Romana, and you're with Yahoo India. This is our very first podcast, and I'm calling it the Lockdown Diaries. Over the next few weeks, I'll share my stories about how I'm balancing the roles of a working woman, mother to an 8-year-old, and coping with mental health issues. I'll also try to get inputs from professionals who can help you survive this lockdown. Today, I'm talking about coping with anxiety in the time of coronavirus. Exactly a year ago, I was diagnosed with severe anxiety and subclinical depression. I was put on medications and weekly therapy to help cope with suicidal thoughts, sleepless nights, and deep anxiety issues. Over the past few months, I felt the negative thoughts were ebbing. I was getting used to the daily routine of yoga and weekly therapy. After months, I was sleeping better, concentrating on fitness and regaining the motivation to dress up for work again. And then, news started trickling in of this dreaded novel coronavirus. None of us knew that this will usher in unprecedented times. Social distancing, quarantine, and isolation will become oft used words. These are trying times for everyone, but more so for some. For people like me with extreme anxiety issues, the past few weeks have been challenging to say the least. While the multitasking struggles might be similar for everyone, the toll this takes on your mental health can be overwhelming. There are good days and bad. But how bad is bad really? Well, it can be anything from having palpitations to feeling breathless to suicidal ideation. How do I cope at times like this? A lot of articles on mental health seem to suggest that one shouldn't consume too much information on the pandemic, as that triggers anxiety. But my job is curating news, and my day begins with me updating the COVID 19 death toll from around the world. How do I then keep my head above water? Well, here are a few things I have been doing to cope. The one thing that has really helped me is sticking to a routine. When everything else seems up in the air, there is a need to try and conform to a tailor made schedule, one that suits you and helps you be productive and constructive so that you don't have idle time at your disposal to dwell on your anxieties. As much as it is important to stick to this routine, it is also essential to be adaptive and flexible on your off days or weekends. These are testing times, and we are in this for the long haul. For me, it is the 12th day of lockdown and 27th day of social distancing. Waking up early and setting aside some me time before I log in for my office work gives me that little window to be with just my thoughts and take a step back and be grateful for what I have rather than continuously thinking about how tough this is on me mentally. Every weekday, I get ready before office hours begin. I don't mean that I dress formally and accessorize, but I do need a shower and I get into a fresh pair of clothes. There is no need to be sitting in my pajamas all day just because I'm working from home. Every evening, an hour is set aside for a live fitness session online. I've had a few of my friends and family also sign up for these sessions, and it feels like I am doing my bit to help others cope during these trying times. Sticking to a fixed slot has helped me be regular with my fitness schedule rather than set it aside as something I'll do only if I find the time. I have an early dinner so that I have an extra hour either to clean up or watch something that has nothing to do with the virus outbreak or its impact. And the most important part of my schedule is to go to bed on time. Even though I find it difficult to get a completely relaxed sleep, I stick to the usual bedtime routine, as if I have to leave home early for work. What we must remember that this is not a vacation. These are tough times, and sticking to a routine during these uncertain times gives us a sense of normalcy, a sense of purpose that though there are challenges outside, our home, our shelter is safe and it is keeping us secure. What else can we do to tide over these coming days? Wait for my next podcast on other survival strategies. Be home, be safe. Do follow the precautionary measures that have been prescribed by doctors. Thank you for listening in. Please do share your experience or any queries that you may have with us, and we will try and get you some answers. Finally, don't forget to like, share, and comment. Thank you.